Boys, we may have found the one. She's tall, she's pretty, she's skinny, she's vegan, she sounds like a dude, she has satanic tattoos. I think she's a perfect fit for Frankie Boy. And most importantly, she's in New York City. Dare I send her an Instagram DM? Does Frankie have the balls to step up to the plate? All of these vegan chicks I've been hounding on haven't been reasonably located. Is this a scenario where I have to step up to the plate? I'll keep you guys updated on the Instagram DM. I have a feeling it's not going to turn out too well. So let's see what this lovely young lady is eating today.
Good morning. Well caffeinated, hungry, ready to have some waffles. So, hello, I am Marin. If you are new here, I'm an astrologer, an author, a philosophy student, and over 5 years vegan, which is why I'm making these, animal-free cacao waffles. In them, what I did was blend oats up into oat flour. I just do that myself by...
Is that an advertising term for food? It's animal-free? It's animal-free? Isn't vegan what you're supposed to say? I think it is suitable that she is a philosopher because her head's already in the clouds. Her brain is gonzo from being on this vegan diet for 5 years. And she already sounds fed up. She already sounds over it. Like she's angry at me before she even meets me.
Blending them with some cacao powder, maca powder, cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, a little bit of granulated monk fruit for sweetness, a little bit of maple syrup for sweetness, pumpkin puree, almond milk, and then cooked that in my waffle iron, topped it with strawberries, bananas, sunflower seed butter, a little bit more of this sugar-free maple syrup that I use just because I avoid overt sugars. I tend to get it in Whole Foods or use other blood sugar raising things just because, preference, but also coconut shreds. And that's what I'm having this morning. I'm also taking my vitamin D supplement. I do a B12 spray, and then the other supplement I take is D3, so I'm about to take this.
She's making me so nervous. So that is an anti-nutrient waffle, basically, with the oats, the seeds, the powders. The fruit on top isn't too bad. I didn't hear her mention organic. And it's kind of ironic that she's worried about spiking her blood sugar, yet she's following a vegan diet. You can't have it both ways. You gotta choose one. Choose one. Vegan diet or worry about your blood sugar. Not both.
And yeah, I'm going to eat up these waffles the rest of the day. Other fun vegan recipes. I thought I would show you what I don't know what I consider fun. I like these. I think they're cute. I'll take you through the rest of my day. I'm gonna enjoy these waffles. And if you have any cool waffle flavor variations, I'm down to hear them. So let me know in the comments below if you have any.
I got a carnivore waffle made with bacon and an egg. You guys should check out that recipe if you haven't. It's literally the opposite of a vegan waffle. You literally take an egg and a piece of bacon, you blend it up in the food processor, and that's it. Then you use that mixture as a pancake or a waffle batter.
Super interested, and yeah, I'm gonna eat these up, and I will see you at lunch. So after a day of filming and prepping for clients and being very busy, we're gonna make some lunch. So for my lunch, I've already cooked up some adzuki beans for the week, and I'm about to steam and then air fry some Japanese sweet potatoes to layer on top of an avocado dressing.
Ooh, she's exotic.
Use up some guac.
Adzuki
mix
beans,
hot sauce and shit
Japanese sweet potatoes.
And then some turmeric sauerkraut or ginger carrots. My fermented food is ginger carrots. All the toppings and whatnot. So this is my basic salad formula. If you've seen my videos, I like to do greens with a fatty dressing, Japanese sweet potatoes or some kind of other starch, and then a protein source like tempeh, tofu, or beans. I make a lot of beans for bulk for the week. Fermented food, seeds, toppings.
Better be careful with that first date.
I will show you how easy, how simple this formula comes along.
She didn't show us the 10 cups of coffee she drank. That's the only way she has that much energy on a vegan diet. She does have organic spices, though, which means everything else might be organic. Oh, this looks gross. Look, from a nutrition perspective, that actually isn't that bad. Japanese sweet potatoes, I think, are a decent source of carbohydrates. You don't want to overdo them. They don't really digest that well. They're very high in carotenoids, and those beneficial compounds like antioxidant, polyphenol, tannins that vegans say are so beneficial actually inhibit digestion to some degree. I'm a fan of fermented vegetables if they're properly fermented and pickled and organic. I don't know if that's what she bought here, but it's a great way to incorporate lactobacillus into your diet. And she has some greens, and you guys know how I feel about the green vegetables. They don't really offer anything from a nutrition perspective. Maybe if you consume them with some animal fat or dairy, you might be able to extract some of the minerals. If you have a calcium source to get rid of those oxalates. And if she does an avocado dressing, avocado is a decent choice on a vegan diet. There are some anti-nutrient concerns, but at least you're giving yourself some fat calories. Overall, if this whole meal was organic, I would say it's not that inflammatory. And when you put the seeds on, are you really digesting the seeds? People do say, flax seeds have lignans, phytoestrogens, various things. If you grind them up and consume them in large amounts, they might be a problem. But if they just come out in your poop as birdseed, then it's not that much of an issue.
I have just finished my clients for the day and gotten back from my walk, and I'm ready to make some dinner. So I'm going to be making my plantain pad thai, and
She can use some sun.
in like months, in a minute, but it's the most made recipe on my blog. Like, this is the one that people talk about the most and make all the time. It's my peanut butter plantain pad thai, but I only have sunflower seed butter, which I prefer, so we're gonna use that. My plantain is not ripe, but I've been into the green plantains instead of the yellow ripe ones, so I'm okay with this. And I'm gonna be using...
She's into the green one. That means she's into the stinky vegan dudes now? The green ones?
Mini sweet peppers, which I've been more into than bell peppers. So I have a full recipe video on my peanut butter plantain pad thai if you want to check out the recipe video to get that, or
maybe we can make it together on our first date.
But we're gonna run through that, and we are going to I'm going to be having this kombucha. This is the Cosmic Cranberry. I occasionally dabble in kombucha. I like
kombucha. Is the way she's saying that funny to anyone else? Kombucha. All right.
GT Synergy the best. But that is what we're going to be making for dinner, and I'm going to be making it with the Lotus Foods black rice ramen as well, because this is just hella janky.
She's got all this exotic stuff.
Thai. Yeah,
high budget.
I know why I'm calling it that. It's Marin pad thai.
It was going good until the tofu. As an organic vegetable connoisseur, I don't think those are organic. Like you're making stinky vegan food. You're not climbing a mountain. This music is ridiculous. Let's attempt to analyze this concoction. So we saw the plantain, which isn't bad. We saw the vegetables, which aren't bad. But again, are the vegetables organic? What's the overall agrochemical, pesticide, herbicide, fungicide, insecticide concern? We saw the dreaded block of demon tofu, which is one of the worst foods you can consume. Tofu is heavily estrogenic. It has a ton of chemicals. It's heavily processed. One of the unhealthiest foods you could eat in general, let alone vegan food. So that's a definite negative. The sunflower seed butter, the omega-6, is that much of a concern? It's one of the worst things she's actually eaten today, which is a surprise because most vegans do usually have more tofu, more seitan, more of these highly processed, agrochemical-filled vegan crap foods. So I don't think that's too big of a deal, but she is clearly craving fat. She's putting it with every meal. She really likes sprinkling those seeds on. She put some nutritional yeast on this. We did a whole video explaining why nutritional yeast doesn't make any sense to consume. It's basically fortified B vitamin supplement. You might as well just take more supplements. Overall, I think she's doing better than most vegans on YouTube. She has a large percentage of organic foods. She's not adding too much omega-6 or processed garbage. But again, she's still falling victim to the vegan diet.
And obviously for dessert, we are having my favorite chocolate toast. Need I say more? what else would I be having? This is the best chocolate toast combination of chocolate plus nut butter plus date. The finest, most exquisite. I would choose this over any 5-star vegan dessert. Any dessert.
Notice she had to throw the word vegan in there. Really loves that sunflower seed butter.
So
what is this? You know, it looks like she put 2 cockroaches on her dessert, and that's very fitting considering chocolate, sunflower seed butter, and dates all have a very high insect count. You guys should check out Vegans Love Bugs, the video I did where bugs and the insect count of some of these foods are basically keeping vegans alive.
So if you enjoyed this, I would love it if you let me know so that I know to keep making vegan content and recipe videos. These take more work than my Astro just sit down videos, so I don't do them quite as often, but I am down to do them more if you guys are interested in more vegan content, more if you want specifics on vegan content, certain types of recipes, if I'm interested in them, because I mean some of the recipes I'm just I'm not going to do meal prep and that's not how I roll, but other recipes, if you have ideas, I'm all ears. So with that, subscribe, do all the things, watch my astrology forecast if you're somehow here and don't know that I'm an astrologer. That's fun. That's weird and that's funny. Sending all the love, and I will see you in the next one.
Astrology forecast. Maybe I should ask her when the world's going to turn into an ice cube. So overall, it would be interesting to say the least to have a conversation with this girl. I think she's completely crazy. And there's a level of IQ and intelligence where people will not change their point of view, and I think she's just at that. But we'll see, boys, we'll see. So thank you for joining me today. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Please leave a comment down below, like the video, and if you can, please share it on social media. If you do want to support me further, you know how to do so down in the description. I'll keep you boys updated. Thanks again for joining me. I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video.